Hey guys, Tightrope here, bring you a 2v2 today. We are on road to Kharkov. Actually spawning in the south, we have momo4sho playing as Soviets with Mechanized support, combined arms, and guard motor teaming up with him, VonIvan, currently AFK at the moment, the VonIvan classic. Also Soviets with tank hunter tactics, airborne troops, and guard motor VonIvan edition. Special one that VonIvan won as part of his performance in, I think it was the Warpaint Championships. Facing off against them from the north, we have Bulk 9. Playing as Oostheer with Jaeger armor, elite troops, and German mechanized. And finally, oh, I forgot to translate this. That was very slack of me. It's because they changed their name since this. I choose death. There we go. Anyway, a ranged team on the Allied side haven't made it through their placement matches against a random team on the Axis. I think one player was around 110, the other around 160. So Momo doing his best at the moment. And VonIvan finally returned back 2.5 minutes into the match, so we'll see. I remember, I think it was against Paul once. VonIvan had maybe even slightly longer than this AFK and still managed to come back to win. Well, we're doing a decent job harassing the fuel. Holding on to this for a while, but losing control of the cutoff. Okay, so I choose death. Going for a tech truck now. Got a flank coming in and a nice wire off on the building there by Bulk. Now the conscripts getting massively outnumbered. And here we go. VonIvan, he's ramped up production very quickly. 2 combat engineers at conscripts, 2 maxims. So got things on track very quickly. Let's see if it's enough to stabilize. Looks like a very fast Zis from VonIvan as well. He's locked into tank hunter tactics. There's 1 conscript at this stage. So it's a bit of a strange choice. Maybe wants to use some B4. Maxim trying to set up here. Some decent suppression in, but so is this Volksgrenadier coming in with the incendiary grenade. Got then another Maxim rolling up though. That sits down. And suppressing. Conscript's going to jump into the building, deny any control of this to the Axis. Should do well against the Volksgrenadier, especially since the incendiary grenade still on cooldown. But the Maxim gets caught as it tries to push into the center. Stays inside the building for that rifle nade. Didn't do very much damage at all, really.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
And now a mortar for VonIvan. I'm still a little bit confused about the Zis timer. Don't really understand that one. Okay, conscripts going to try to sneak around onto the cutoff, the North Kharkov Classic. And if you haven't watched it, make sure you check out my North Side Kharkov music video. One of my best. Momo coming in here from the side. Ooh. Standing on the road though took a lot of damage from the stern pies, but the Maxim is pushing through the middle as well. We're just expecting maybe these squads to come down, but they're going to go out to the side. We've got another Maxim out there from Von. That first one that had to retreat. Switched across. course, couldn't put it in the building since that door's been wired off, so... Quick to pack up, though. Getting away. And we've got the mortar coming in now. Switching directions. UG34 for I want to die. Oh, I choose death, rather. TG squad jumps out of the building. We're going to get around the side of the Maxim again, avoiding any of that mortar damage. Flamer inside the building. Tough for bulk 9, but has the 222 coming in, so can dislodge it quite quickly once that arrives. Oh, VonIvan. Maxim goes down. Interesting. I choose death. Didn't decide to pick it up. It would have cost him a squad, but might have been worthwhile. Cut off attempt by Momo, but Sternpowers just get in there to stop that in time. Jumps into the building here, but can't get out this side. So we have to get out right next to the 222. Should take a lot of damage. But they retreat around the right way. Harder for the 222 to chase, and it's on the far side from the Grenadiers as well. Suppression kicking in there. Pretty big push coming in though. Okay, VonIvan's about to pop the PTRSs. Looks like they've wasted their first damage onto the squad inside the building. VonIvan must have targeted this, right-click targeted it. Otherwise, the PTRSs probably would have auto-switched their targeting to the 222. Looks like Momo's going to make use of that Maxim. He's merged into it. Nice and healthy now. He's got the T70 about to pop out. VonIvan going into hiding now with these conscripts on the corner. Detection range on them is 10, I believe, so easier to spot than maybe about to get detected here, like a sniper or stormtroopers, but much harder to detect than Scotch with ambush camouflage from the Oostheer commanders. Oof. I got launched. Comes the T70, got a mine right on the edge of the cutoff. I thought the 222 was briefly trying to attack round that, but probably should have. I think it was just some scatter shots though. Wow, that's a fast tick up. I choose death. And they're going to go for the infrared STGs. Black base pops the upgrade. And VonIvan making use of a half track. It looks like it's going to be a reinforcement option. Getting a teleminer. It actually plants quite quickly. I wonder if VonIvan spotted that coming up. Does it lose his vision? Okay, no shot through there. VonIvan does have a sweeper. Looks like he's not going to run over the mine immediately, so might be able to sweep this.
We are losing a sector.
AT rolling up now from Bulk 9, but here we go. Is this barrage head on? Decent shot from the Oostheer mortar back there though. So VonIvan trying to go for the mass reinforcement. Mortar should be pretty good for Bulk 9, but it can be hard to really shut that play down completely before you get rocket artillery. Oh, well, or the half track could just die to the pack. That's also a possibility. 70 meanwhile on the far side is taking an engine damage, but okay, we're doing a Shrek squad, but it's quite low, and Ouch, the Flamer and the T-70 doing big damage. Double timing the repairs. Here comes the Shrek now. Engine crit's already gone. Potentially could have backfired staying that close to a mine. Maybe the Shrek could have detonated it, but Shrek didn't even get a chance to fire. And this is actually kind of dangerous. There's a bit of negative cover here. The Ober's going to run across. T-70 decided not to chase though. Probably would have resulted in a wide bit of a mistake there from Momo. And we do have a Raketen rolling up now, but it's quite late coming through. Meanwhile, combat engineers dead on the far side for VonIvan. Looks like they were retreating out of the building again. Perhaps not. Looks like this retreat path was open. I'm not sure what they were doing up there, but they died doing it. And pretty much VP situation is evened out after that 2.5 minutes of AFK time at the start for VonIvan. But maybe you could somewhat expect this with I Choose Death going for the super fast tech up style. And now Momo trying to put a bit of a siege down. He's got the T-70 out to the side. Providing some vision. Here comes some smoke, but the smoke plane got shot down. Only deployed like one tiny patch. Did it get shot down? How did it get shot down? Oh, VonIvan did get a quad. Okay. For the rebuild. And wow, suicide there if I Choose Death. Looks like he applies that philosophy to his Volksgrenadiers as well. Pairing up the Schwer, Momo does have the double Zis, so you got to be very careful. Can get pushed very quickly. Just decrew the Raketen, and I don't know where these Obers are going. Trying to charge in for a grenade. Wow, might actually do alright. Quite expensive though, all that manpower. And this can be pretty tough to break because we see those Zisses, they can switch between killing the truck and barraging the machine gun. Makes it tough for I Choose Death to get value out of the MG and help force Momo back. Meanwhile, VonIvan Zis dead out the back here. Actually destroyed by Bulk 9. So the quad maybe got pressured off. So VonIvan having a bit of a nightmare so far this match. Squad preservation never a strong suit, but here comes the quad looking for some revenge. The 222 trying to duck into the smoke. Quad's going to chase through. Oh, that pack looks like it pulled very far back to heal. Might not be able to assist in this fight. Oh, but look at that. The 222's armor running really good. Oh, on that burst, but VonIvan decided to chase a bit further. Pack sets up, doesn't get a chance to land the kill shot though. And VonIvan gets a bit of revenge there. 222 dead. Good timing to kill it off as well, just before the medium tanks can start to arrive. And the vision of the 222 can really be an obstacle, especially on a map like Kharkov, which is so small for 2v2, so narrow. Meanwhile, Momo, loses T-70, but you can see the strafe lining up with the Ober's retreat, so they took monstrous damage, and the Schwer goes down to the double Zis. Could have started a medium. Looks like it's maybe going to end up being a King Tiger stall now if I Choose Death. Which, you know, can still be very strong. This commander does have the Panzer Commander option. Oh man, he's had a really rough go of it. He's an Obers, just adding to his woes. Gonna need to start making some stuff though. Got the next tech truck out. He's going for the Schwer again. I'm a little bit surprised by that, honestly. That would be the King Tiger. Okay, well, Momo losing a conscript to get the cut off, but she wasn't even secured anyway. Okay, VonIvan, he's got the B4 coming up, but off to the side. No commanders with a bombing strike to handle this, so this could be a bit of an issue for the Axis. And Bulk 9, very late building a medium tank. I don't understand. Built tier 3, but decided not to go for any units from it. Has gone for battle phase 3 now, so it's a bit of a waste of resources putting that tech structure down. He's got a pretty large army though, pretty much all the infantry he needs, and team weapons. Just waiting on a tank, and VonIvan's going to be the first one this game to get a medium. 18 minutes in by the time it arrives. It's quite slow. Looks like Momo may be saving for the ISU 152. Waiting for the command points on that. And the fuel.
Enemy forces are attempting to capture our territory.
Okay, Quad doing some mischief. Just sitting up. If you pop the incendiary rounds there, it might have been alright. But the Quad has cleared the arc now. Going to get the D-crew on the AT gun. Now he's going to try camp it. MG going to spin around. Oh, the B4 coming down now. This could be disastrous for Bulk 9. He's retreating with everything. Incendiary rounds activated now on the machine gun. It's a big burst onto the rear armor. And there goes the M5. Looks like all of the Axis units survived that though. 2 kills for the B4. Oh, and VonIvan, that Telemine. He finally ended up hitting it. So he really wants to kill off this machine gun. Oh, that's a great hit from the mortar. Wow, a direct shot. Huge damage. Now he's going to try to steal his way with the conscripts. The Raketin right there. AT gun decrewed again. Somehow the Raketin doesn't have vision. You'd think it would and would start firing here, but unusual. Jumps back on, but Vet 3 LMG Grandy is chopping down the weapon crew fast. Decrew just before they get suppressed. Now it's behind the building, a bit safer for VonIvan to try and collect it. She's got no squads at the moment, and the attack rounds through the building. Missing. Missing again. He gets vision though, this could be big. He's going to retreat. Maybe he thinks that VonIvan's left. You could probably hear that the T-34 is still back there though through the fog. Yeah, that's not driving. Maxim's in some trouble. Gets out of there though. Okay, here we go. Panzerfaust coming in. Grenadiers though, if they came in for a Faust, then maybe the Volksgrenadiers could get the final Faust out. This comes on cooldown. Here we go. Close ranger on the Obers nearly knocks them out. VonIvan's building a second B4 now. Splitting them up a bit. And Bulk 9 going for the ace, it looks like. Right there in terms of command points. And they get in there fast. Now Momo's going to be the one trying to pick up this cursed anti-tank gun. There's nobody able to get away with it. Now here comes the Pioneers. So VonIvan able to knock out Pio crew, jumping onto it. But the pack gets the last laugh. T-34 ends up going down. Just couldn't extract it. VonIvan a little bit too light on infantry, especially with his combat engineers constructing the B4s instead of trying to pick up the pack. And now we've got the ace on the field, so this is kind of trouble. Momo's finally got enough, 10 fuel actually away from that. B4's blasting away. We do have enough munis for a PTA-B for Von. He's gone for a third B4 now. Other than that, his anti-tank force is very weak. And wow, what a shot from that Panzer IV. 4 conscript modes, they kind of clumped up a little bit on retreats and they got annihilated. Let's go for the commander upgrade on that P4. The building could be in some trouble. It doesn't have the munis for the artillery actually. Maybe that's one way they could try and counter these howitzers. There are a few mines down though. But here come the stern pilots looking to sweep those away. And at the moment, it's tough for Momo because he kind of wants to defend the B4s with his AT guns. But also VonIvan kind of needs some help against the ace on the other side of the map. A couple big hits on the Panzer IV though. Still on armor piercing with that ISU. It's doing a little bit of damage. Goes the machine gun finally for VonIvan. B4s are just blasting away. Still only 2 kills between all 3 of them though. B4 just ain't what it used to be. Good mine there. Momo meanwhile pushing in. Oh. Okay, MG decrewed. Looks like Momo's going to steal that. Combat engineer is dead. Meanwhile, looks like to a grenade from the Obers. She's pushing in quite aggressively, but there's not much on this side of the map at the moment. I need to rotate through the center, come help against this Tiger Ace. Because VonIvan does not have the tools to shut this down, and this could be some trouble. From the B4s. No, they both are on cooldown actually. Ace rolling around the corner, maybe about to knock one of these out. The ISU coming across. So the double AT guns. So maybe one of these B4s about to go down. This B4 spinning around though, it's got the direct fire mode. This could be quite nasty actually. Oh, what's the B4 doing? Did not face the ace. And the smoke actually working quite well against the ISU. It's a good hit in there though on the ace as it backs away now. You really need a Panzerschreck on these Piglins if you want to kill off this B4. Might be able to decrew it, but actually killing the weapon. So easy. Okay, here we go. Smoke out now. Panzer IV's coming in. They still not have the munitions to drop the artillery down. I don't know what he was planning to do here. It's a light AT mine on the conscripts. And there goes the Panzer IV, and it's actually abandoned back here now as well. Raketin able to knock that out though, so Momo's not able to steal it. Ober's coming in from the side. The IRSTGs, big damage on the AT guns, but they're so close to the base, and just reinforce off that. Most of the mines now have popped, and look at that, both Raketins got decrewed on retreat. Momo steals one of them. VonIvan could definitely do with one himself. It looks like he's ooh-ahing up to collect it. Bit of carnage there, you know, VonIvan looking to play with some memes, looking for the B4s, and left the allies a little bit vulnerable there to that ace push, but by the same token, you know, Momo pushing so far in with the ISU, and there's really nothing here to shoot at. Took a while to rotate down, handle the threat of the ace. Conscripts wanted to pick up that Maxim, but no chance of that. The ace is going to try and finish that off now. B4s again. So they did some damage to the ace, but again, just not getting any infantry kills really. So those B4s really letting the allied team down. Trying to run around here. Be careful, that ISU is not mess about. Okay, here comes an AT gun, but it's just one. Not vetted up yet either, so can't use target weak point. Doesn't have a high rate of fire or penetration boost. Not very effective against the ISU. Comes the ace again. And VonIvan still underprepared. The Raketen getting forced away by the Panzer Grenadiers. So he's got to be careful. He could actually get pushed on this again. He didn't repair up the weapon either. Oh! Okay, comes in from the side. The AT gun goes down. Should be trouble for the Axis. They themselves also crazy unprepared to handle the ISU. I choose Death picking up the decrewed AT gun and trying to land some shots. Loses his Volksgrenadiers in the process. He's got to be so careful against that ISU. It's not very likely to one-hit models on the first shot, but the second shot just got such good AoE. Second shot's usually a squad wiper. Another grenade on the B4, and this time VonIvan is going to repair it. The Raketen rolling up again. Ooh-ahing in, looking for the anti-tank grenade assault. Oh, bit of smoke out. One AT gun goes down. The ISU did get a little bit low. The pack gets completely destroyed, and here we go. It's going to be the Command Tiger. It's going to have a rough go, though. Momo with triple anti-tank guns in the ISU. It's going to be very difficult for I choose Death to just one-on-one. It's going to need to be both of these Tigers if they want to overwhelm Momo's position. Actually, some really good hits there from the B4. Looks like a Pyro died and a huge amount of health damage on the ace as well.
The squad of pioneers has arrived.
Oh boy, that's not good. Oh, does Momo not have anti-tank grenades? Doesn't have the munis for it actually. After ooh-ahing in. Trying to line up this final shot on the Obers. Oh, he was armor piercing, so it doesn't result in the wipe. Bit of a lucky break there if I choose Death. Conscript actually died back here. now a Brumbier from Bulk 9. Take a quick look at the KD here. You can see VonIvan there, just an abominable score, really. Here we go. T-34 on the field. Does still have enough munis for a ram. I wonder if we're going to see some ram PTAB B4 combinations. Okay, AAA T-guns. Some big damage to the Tiger. Tiger does get one of them very low, but not quite able to decrew. Has to back out for repairs. So you're getting aggressive now. We've got a mortar decrewed out the back. He's pretty healthy. Oh. Oh, I tried to chase a bit too deep with that conscript. The Tiger does end up wiping it. Now the Tiger extremely low in health. Where these Obers going? Ooh. Still surviving at least. Conscript's trying to oorah around the corner, but they get suppressed. He's got the spearhead mode now on the Ace. Quite broken it as it is with the regular Tiger with the vision and the commander, but still pretty strong. And the suppression on the hull gun quite nice against these conscripts trying to oorah in for the anti-tank grenades. And we're not even able to get out of there fast with that Raketin, but oh, that was a huge rifle nade. The crew was softened up by the tanks. The rifle nade getting the job done. She's switching sides here, knocking out the Grenadiers in the center. Ace considering coming across as well. We've got the B4 getting involved. Oh, big hit. T-gun still up for grabs. Bulk 9 didn't actually end up destroying that. T-gun's a little bit far back here from Momo. Not able to answer the Tiger immediately. Okay, another T-34 now for VonIvan. He's still only got one repairing squad, so could be a bit slow. You see the Allies have been doing well on the victory points. And pretty much locked down on Momo's side and better control of the center as well. So really turn things around on VPs. Made on one of the howitzers, softening it up. You're looking to decrew it. I suppose V2's reasonably strong. There's the ISU again, the Tiger. About to get hit by a few AT guns. The SCG overs are doing alright. It's just they've got to be so careful against this ISU. I'd like to throw a grenade into the retreat path, but Momo doesn't retreat into it, and then the overs go down on retreat. It's an ambitious move, but I choose death, and it does not pay off at all. It's getting onto the back. It ends up getting suppressed, dropping down some smoke now. Marked vehicle on the Tiger that backs away. A little bit suicidal if I choose death, honestly, with these overs. And While the ace is occupied on the other side, T-34 getting stuck in, trying to clear out the left-hand side. So the ace is going to come back for that. Maybe not actually dealing with the conscripts in the center, but they go into hiding with the camouflage. No attack grounds. So allies are even looking to set up the triple cap now. We've got E4's angling. 3 to fire. VonIvan does have his rocket in there. T-34 is a bit too close to go for a ram. Might have worked though. T-34 coming back in. 3 of them now, VonIvan. As I say, those appears. He's got 2 combat engineers, but hard to come by. Oh boy, conscripts coming in from the side. Oh, only managed to get 1 of the 4 anti-tank grenades in from the AT-nade assault. And then the conscript dies. Wasn't enough health damage to result in the engine crit. If more than 1 had landed, I think even just 2 would have been enough there. Looks like I choose death, kind of giving up on his side of the map. Try to force Momo to rotate for another Rakit, and I think maybe, you know, like a Jagdpanzer is generally a decent option against the ISU. You can kind of keep it out of range of the AT guns a little bit more effectively as well. Perhaps also a walking Stuka could be a pretty strong option. It does have a huge number of team weapons. So it's going to be a Panther. Oh, but Bulk 9 can't actually fit that into his army. So free up a little bit more pop cap. But the Axis is going to start getting desperate shortly. 120 VPs remaining. Here we go, Brumbeer rolling right up the middle.
We have lost an MG.
MG dies out the back. Water nearly goes down, but still standing. Green's capping. Here comes the ISU now. Tiger trying to come in from the side, but runs right into the triple AT guns, and he might block his own pathing. Armor holds up just well enough though. Tiger surviving. Bounces maybe 2 or 3 shots. Green's able to get close enough for the D crew, but this doesn't really matter that much. Decrewing the weapon. Clearing off the vet is just not that important. There was an opportunity for him to drive down here and probably kill this off with his tanks, but he wasn't really getting involved. 3 T-34s now for VonIvan. Let's see what he can get done with them. Ooh, Panther again, no chase from Bulk 9. That's a bit shoddy. Kills that off. Maybe the Axis could have done with that, honestly. Doesn't have anything to crew it with, really, though. So much manpower. Oh, there goes the T-34. Actually, looks like it was a pretty good hit from the Brumbeer. Does some good damage. Now VonIvan could be about to lose some combat engineers. Of some close range B4s. He's trying to bait these tanks staying in position, but loses 2 combat engineers in the process. Panther's still there. B4's not really getting clean hits, only doing minor damage. Oh, there we go. Spoke too soon. And that one getting some big hits actually on the Pyos repairing.
Enemy forces are capturing our supply
Comes the B4 now, and VonIvan is not well equipped to defend against this kind of armor pressure. Oostheer gonna come in, go for a bunker buster. This might actually be able to knock it out. Meanwhile, the Panther chasing in, engine crit on the T-34. One B4 down. And it's going to be a dead T-34 for VonIvan. Yeah, he's trying to play a dangerous style, and it's not quite working out for him. Now we've got the Panther. Still a lot of manpower spare. Could redo with some more infantry. Could even consider going for some Fusiliers with the Shreks. Oh, what that? What? Too busy tunnel visioned on the Panther control. Ends up losing the Tiger in front of the AAA guns. Now the Panther took engine damage. Did do some decent smoke, and the Ace coming in. Panther's dropping down the artillery. AT guns trying to scatter. And the Brumby is coming in now as well. Some attack rounds. Oh, it dodges the artillery, but the Panther should be able to get away. A bit of teamwork here from the Axis. And the AAA guns all but the smoke. Maybe saving the Brumby. Rotating around. Oh, one AT gun down. The double P-Green's getting busy. Oh, Maxim just surviving. Close call there from Momo. Close range B4. Oh, that's nasty. They're both on the road as well. What are they doing? Where's the retreat so slow? The reactions for I Choose Death. The B4 just annihilates both Raketans. Oh no. Close call on the T-34, but again the Ace doesn't chase. Both Raketans destroyed. And the AT guns now under a bit of pressure from these LMG Grenadiers. You quite low in health as well, having to back away. The AT gun's gonna duck behind the building, still alive. Ace is coming back in as well. He's with a really good rate of fire now. It's got that vision on the spearheads. It's got the range from the Vec 2. Quite potent. It's the kind of rate of fire you expect to see from like a high-vet T-34, but it's on a cannon as powerful as what the Tiger has. It's quite formidable. They're in here trying to force away some Maxims, but yeah, it doesn't work so well when you went for the commander upgrade. Just don't have a machine gun firepower. I'm still surprised we haven't seen any ram shenanigans from VonIvan teaming up with the PTAB. The AAA T-guns on Mo. Lining up on the Panther, rear arm exposed, but it gets out of vision. There's this barrage on the Raketan, decrews that. Just can't keep these Raketans alive right now. Looks like VonIvan recruited his mortar at some stage, got decrewed again. And he's just almost pure T-34s now. Axis back on the drain. They did, stop it for a long time. They drained maybe like 7 points in the time the Allies lost 60 there. Oh, it was a very expensive squad to be capping with in front of an ISU. That's a Panther, misses its first shot. Ace out the back here. Do we have those vehicle crew repairs? Good option in this commander. So still on high explosive, bouncing damage. Here come the AAT guns. They're also bouncing. Okay, the Axis making a bit of a tank push. Oostheer targeting the combat engineers. They get out of there though, or Momos do. This one for VonIvan dies. Randy's also dead to the ISU, it looks like. AT guns rotating across a lot of very low health tanks. That's the green light for VonIvan. He's swooping in. He's going to go for a ram. Oh, it does connect. Absolute max range. What about the PTAB? Nothing happening yet. Oostheer still on one hit, but it's bouncing everything. The T-34 is still rolling on through. Here we go. A ram on the Ace. Bounces though. Only going to be a stun. The Brumbeer does go down, but we've got 3 T-34s dead already for VonIvan, so it's a good trade for the Axis, as long as they don't lose anything else. Here come the AAT guns of Momo though. Oh, and they're lining up on this Panther. VonIvan goes in for the ram. Oh, runs out of steam though. Maybe the main gun can penetrate the final hit. No, misses. So is the Panther. Oh, but the ISU! How did that even have range or vision? Heartbreaker there for Bulk 9. 2 very low health tanks though. If the Axis can clean these 2 up, it's still okay. Looks like maybe another Tiger is what is trying to be saved for I choose death. We have a Werf route now for Bulk 9. Well overdue, the Axis. They should have got rocket artillery a long time ago. It should have been I choose death, I think, with the walking Stuka against Momo. Okay, here comes the Ace. Momo losing the conscripts. VonIvan wasn't able to save either of these T-34s. Oh, he misses the kill shot actually. The plane's coming down. Here comes the Panther though. 2 AT guns over here, but well, the Werf is into the capture point. Actually gets a couple squad wipes. 2 conscripts dead there. And the T-34 as well from VonIvan falling. Trying to get an AT nade off Mo. Can't quite get in there. Oh my god, it's just carnage. He loses another conscript. B4 out the back. The ISU's on armor piercing. And good move from the Overs, capping out on the far edge. Nothing over there defending. Stops the drain, 39 left, and the Sternpires overstay their welcome. End up going down to the ISU, I think it was, still on armor piercing. But Mo's not strong enough to continue fighting there. Able to get the neutralized. A few more points going to drain off the allies here even. High explosive now and really ripping into the infantry. Ace has been using the vehicle crew repairs, going back onto the field, not fully repaired. Doing some great work against the conscripts. Nearly going down, but the ISU nearly knocking the Pedrians out. He's chasing him for the wipe, I think, and gets it too. Nice maneuvering there by Momo. For a Faust perhaps. Can't quite get in range. Here comes the Panther. It's fit 3. He's going in for the ISU but misses that shot now. Oh, but there we go. That's the monster Werfer. All 3 AT guns decrewed. Uh-oh. Well, 2 of them, but this one's maybe about to be following that up. Yep. B4 decrewed now as well. Panther still chasing enough for the ISU. It's on armor piercing. It's having trouble. Panther continually finding the angle. Still requires one more shot. Bit of smoke, but the conscripts get the anti-tank grenades off. Oh, and he got a main gun crit just before it died to all the AT nades, so it doesn't get a chance to land the kill shot. Oh no, main gun crit strike again. Oh, that's so sad. For the Axis, that was a decent move. Let's go down. He goes for the ram. He's dropping down the PTAB. Conscripts coming in. Wasn't an engine crit, so it's going to be some AT nades. Maybe had to be a lateral PTAB, honestly. Coming in from this side of the map, the plane just took too long to get there. Didn't do anything against the Ace. And the Rams T-34 getting mopped up. Good news for the Allies, though. The ISU's still alive. Looks like Mo managed to recover one of the decrewed AT guns. This one's a freshly constructed option and had quite a lot of manpower banked up, so able to rebuild from all these losses. Another Panther for Bolt 9. Come on, Tiger, waiting repairs. Axis can control the VPs at this stage. Okay, the ISU's healthy again. But now it has to contend with 2 Tigers without any real support from VonIvan. B4 got decrewed but not destroyed, so it's still ticking. Roof is ready to go again though. Nice move from the ISTG overs, getting a good flank on all those machine guns, but the ISU's quite mobile now. Bit of smoke might be saving the day. The conscript's chasing in as well. ISU misses. Oh, and the overs survive. So close. Trying to cap here. It's risky business. And there they go. The Ace actually diverted its attention into the centre of the ISU. On armor piercing, forcing it back, and the Axis. 12 VPs left, no capping squads. Decide to throw in the towel. Oof. So yeah, VonIvan trying to meme around with the tank hunters. The B4's not really doing too much. Neither did the T-34 swarms either. Kind of up to Momo to just play solid and win this match. I think, I choose death a bit reckless with the infantry, in front of the ISU. You got to be really careful. Once you take one, decent shot from it, you just have to retreat. It's just a necessity. Otherwise, you end up getting squad wiped, especially with 4-man squads. Maybe you got, Fusiliers. 6-man, you got a better chance of surviving, but yeah. Also, was floating a bit too much throughout most of the match. Always had about this amount of resources, 600, even when there were plenty of options to build. Bog 9, solid play. Bit of a heartbreaker that the ISU didn't die. Maybe the Axis could have turned things around there with one more shot, but those main gun crits. What can you do? Maybe the Panther maneuvering could have been a bit better. I think it was kind of spinning around in a circle, which delayed one of its shots for a while. The turret not facing the correct direction. But yeah, you know, some decent smoke usage from I Choose Death. Helped out a lot throughout this match. But yeah, a bit of carnage. And overall, pretty fun game. Well, anyway, guys, a wrap on that. If you like your game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you off the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.